Made it to day 5. Today is July 15th, going into the 5th workout. This evening I felt like ending the day with a pow, so I put together a little blast from the past exercise from my Muay Thai days. The first one I started off with was a sit-up with jabs. So I'm sitting up and then I'm doing kind of like a punch. If any of you are familiar with kickboxing or boxing, you'll know that jab. So just extending the arm in front of you, you have a closed fist. I am exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I go down. With the extra little jabs, it gives you a little bit more of a energy fatigue. So these ones actually, I was feeling it at the end of my 30. I did 30 reps here. The thought today was the grass isn't greeny. The grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So focusing on how you're providing nutrients to the places or aspects of your life that you want to improve. Because the really only logical person to compare yourself to is yourself. So you can ask yourself, are you better than you were yesterday? If not, what are you going to do to be better? If so, then you're probably on the right track. It doesn't really matter what everyone else is doing. So going right back into the workout with my 30 there, I was starting to slow down a bit, but really keeping my breath pattern and relying on that cadence of my breath pattern really helps. Going into my second exercise, it is a bridge. So I'm bridging up with my hips. So it's like a hip bridge, and you want to keep that bridge throughout the entire reps. So it's kind of a bridge and a reach, going over alternating sides, kind of rolling over your upper back. If you're following along and you have shoulder issues, then maybe sit this one out and just do reaches to the side or alternating cross crawls or something like that. I do like the bridge if you can do it, because it does force your body to stay really tense. So you want to make sure by lifting up the hips there, you're using your glutes and your lower back, which we also know is part of the torso and your core. So I did 30 total taps there, or reaches. And then I went into my rope climbs. So I'm putting my legs up and I am pretending that I am climbing a rope. So I'm kind of alternating my hands, sort of reaching for your toes or reaching for your ankles. For this one, I just made sure that I was breathing evenly. And for this one, I did 50 total little reaches there. All right, so 50 done. Last one, I did 50 as well. These ones are side to sides. It's a really small movement, and every time I do this, I don't like doing this exercise. It's not one of my favorites. I feel kind of like a turtle that's flipped over on its shell, but this exercise, I do feel like it really targets it, because the next day I'm always sore for my obliques on the sides there. And they say, the exercises that you don't like or you don't want to do are probably the ones that you need to do. All right, and then at the end here, I just did a little bit of chest openers, contracted my back, lifted on my elbow, opened it up a little bit, and then, of course, a child's pose, because that always feels good. I shook my head side to side, and then I nodded yes, and I did get a little bit of neck cracks in there, so see you in day 6.